welcome back everybody to Carolina Atlantic University Drakes football for season number 2. And we are going to be kicking off here in just a few minutes, but before we do that, I want to take a look at the schedule. And we are starting off with a very tough game against number 5 Ohio State. We have a little bit of an easier game after that against Charlotte, and then right back to ranked play against Texas. Then we have San Jose State, Mississippi State, Florida Atlantic, Memphis, Troy, Kent State, Louisville, and then finishing off with 2 tough Power 5 opponents in California and Michigan. The schedule is randomized, so that's why it looks the way it does. But let's look at all of our new starters. So we have actual recruits on the team now, and at the helm at quarterback is Stephen Jude, the 6'1", 186 quarterback from California, and he will be wearing number 17. He's doesn't really have a strong suit either at his arm or his legs, but he should get the job done. And here's our one of our top recruits, Alex Butler. He'll play as our X receiver, and he was the top rated receiver after training camp. On the other side of the field will be Carl Fontenon. He's an in-state recruit for us, so building that pipeline, and he's also a 4-star recruit. From now on, I'm not going to recruit any 4-stars until we win a bowl game, just to keep it a little more fair, but at 69 overall, it's not too much of a leap from a normal 3-star recruit. And now the next player we're going to be talking about here is Alex Griffin, who catches this on the wide receiver reverse. He is the 3rd wide receiver, so not technically a starter, but I just wanted to highlight him there. Starting at running back is going to be Aaron Jones. Not that Aaron Jones, but our Aaron Jones. He's from Illinois, 6', 197, and one of the highest rated players on our team at 70 overall. So breaking into that 70 barrier here for us, wearing number 30. On the defensive side of the ball, we have walk-on Derek Porter. So not an official recruit for us, but decided to come and play here anyway. He's going to be wearing number 93 at right end. And then in the middle is Big Blake Summers, 6'4", 310. He will be a great run stopper for us. And then on the left side, we have new starter Ryan Richwalski wearing number 64, and you can see him getting the quarterback here on this play. At linebacker, we have A.J. Sherman. Shirley is probably going to lead the team in tackles this year, wearing number 53, and he'll be guarding the middle. And then almost forgot about the offensive line. Jonathan Clark will be starting at center. Left tackle will be junior transfer Derek Bell from JUCO. He's from Nebraska. And then we have Justin Kenny at right tackle, also a junior transfer from JUCO. So we'll have 2 good years out of them. At cornerback, we have Matt Carey, another in-state recruit for us, wearing number 22. He was a walk-on, I believe. And then Derek Macklin, an actual guy we recruited, 66 overall, should be a 4-year starter here from California. In the secondary, we have Tom Richard, our new starter at free safety, 68 overall, so he should be pretty good for us, from Georgia, also trying to build around some of these nearby states. And then another walk-on, I believe, is Phil Pearson, number 55 from Wisconsin. So that pretty much sums up all of our new recruits. And now we're going to see how they're going to do against one of the best teams in the country, in Ohio State. A- overall ranking from them. That's pretty low considering what they are in the game to begin with. Their top player is 96 overall, Nick Alfred, coming off of a 13 touchdown, 66 rushing yard year last year, looking to make a big push to next year's draft. They have a top defensive tackle here, Robert Davis, a corner for them. Another, and just a bunch of NFL talent around here. Here's Dunbar, a lineman. Good overall lineman there. One of their top pass catchers, Neil Walters, a senior, coming off a 6-touchdown year. And then quarterbacking this team will be Anthony Ralph, getting his first chance to really be a starter here. Only played as a backup the last 3 years. We'll have to see how well he does in his debut. And then a few other players down here that are kind of borderline NFL, especially Eric Cox. Usually some lower rated wide receivers go, but we are now up to a 53 overall, so big improvement from like 21 overall last year. But how well will it do against a high 90s team in Ohio State? We're going to have to see. So we're going to start off with the ball here. Going to be able to take a look at this brand new offense, as Butler is going to actually take off the return. He will be one of our kick returners this year. as he starts us off at about the 20. First play with the all-new look team. It's going to be a handoff to Jones running to the side. Not a lot there. Brought down after no gain. 2nd down and 10. Jude looking to make his first throw, and that pressure from the defensive line gets through. Incomplete for Jude's first throw. So already a 3rd down situation. Jude trying to throw over the middle, and we can see his accuracy on display. And quick 3 and out for the Drakes. Now here comes Alfred and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Starting with midfield after a pretty good return. Here goes Cox on the right. 1st down for Eric Cox. Now Ralph pump fakes here on 1st down. Just going to take off to the side. And he's going to be able to pick up a gain of 9 on that one. Leading to a 2nd and short. Here goes Alfred on the left. The quick burst of speed. We got guys tripping down in the secondary, and he steps out of bounds. He could have just scored on that one. Here goes Ralph throwing over to Alfred over the middle, fighting forward, and brought down right at the 1. And that's going to lead to a Nick Alfred touchdown on the next play. Ohio State scores on their first drive with the touchdown. And that's pretty much what we expect from a 53 overall team. But here we are on our 2nd drive, and here goes Jones with a nice gain of 6. Nice hole opened up for him there. 2nd and 4. Jude looking to throw over the side. This is going to be caught by Alex Griffin, gain of 13. That gives us our first down of the season, if that counts for anything. Here goes Jude looking to throw over to the right. It's Alex Butler, a nice gain of 17 on that one. Off the curl route. And now here goes a play action for Jude, rolling to the side. He's got a guy deep down the sideline. It's Carl Fontenot, 40-yard touchdown. And we are already seeing plays out here that just were not possible last year with Morris Parker. Jude is able to throw this right over as the safety bites down, leading to our first score of the season. It is tied here from Ohio State. We did not think we would be seeing this, but Ohio State now has the ball back. We have a 3rd and inches here, but Alfred is easily going to be able to pick that one off with a gain of 2. 1st down, Ohio State. Play action for Ralph. He's going to find his man Briggs in the hole in the secondary. Kenneth Briggs, gain of 35. Now getting down to the 25-yard line. Alfred stiff arms 1, tackled down, gain of 4. Now Ralph's going to take it for himself on the option, just completely obliterates Anthony Henry there. As here goes Ralph on 3rd down and running it again, and he's going to shed a few tackles into the end zone for Anthony Ralph. So already we're seeing big improvements to our offense, but our defense is kind of looking the same. Just missing a lot of tackles, letting them shed, letting them break free, and just bully our defenders and scoring easily. Now back on offense. Speaking of good offense, we just lost 4. And now a 3rd down situation for Jude. No one open, good coverage. Downfield leads to a 9-yard sack. And now we are punting here as Landry's going to return it to the left. Sheds 1 tackle, sheds 2, almost sheds a 3rd. For Blair Landry, setting them up with amazing field position here for Ralph. Throwing over to the side. Here's Landry. Again, just had the return. Completely stiff arms our guy there. Now, here goes Alfred running over to the side on a 1st and goal for a gain of 4. 2nd and goal for Ralph. He's trying to score another one on the ground. And the broken tackle leads to another tackle by A.J. Sherman there. 3rd down and goal, throwing to the end zone. It's Walters, and we could not swat that one down. Ohio State is perfect 3 for 3 with touchdowns on their first 3 drives. Can we get something on our 3rd drive? Here's Will Martin, our new backup running back, getting a nice gain of 5 on that one. Now here goes Jude. We can also run the option. He's going to slide down, picking up the 1st down. 2nd down and 10, throwing this time to Eric Bishop, our leading receiver from last year. Looking for him to have another good season, as we did not pick up a tight end in this past draft class. Almost getting intercepted there. Leads to an Ohio State drive. Can we stop them on this drive? As Alfred gets an extra like 10 there on the stiff arm. Here goes Alfred again, lowering the shoulder. Gain of 19 on that one. And we just do not have anything to stop this Ohio State running attack. Perfect blocks downfield, fighting forward for the touchdown at the end of the run. Nick Alford is making it look easy, just like all the running backs made it look easy on us last year. Ohio State leads 28-7 here, as we are just now into the second quarter. Here goes Martin, a gain of 7. And here's Jude taking it for himself again. This time they sniff it out. Loss of 3. 3rd down and 5 with the play action. Throwing to the side. Had him for a moment there, but deflected down. Ohio State gets the ball back. Here goes Alfred again. Surprise, surprise. Screen downfield. Broken tackle. 1 man left to beat. He is brought out of bounds after a gain of 40. Ralph looking to throw. Has a man wide open, but has to fall down for that one. Ralph now pitching it back to Adrian Harris, who's going to easily run into the end zone. They have not failed to get a touchdown on any of their drives. Our defense is not looking good right now. Our offense continues to just get a few good plays every now and again, like just that one to Butler. Now 2nd down and 12. Here's Carl Fontenot, who had the big touchdown before, gain of 11. He's definitely looked the most impressive out of all of our receivers right now. Here's Jude running it for himself on a 3rd and 1, shakes 1, but is eventually tackled down for a gain of 8. Here's Jude trying to throw to the sideline, and that one's going to be intercepted. I was trying to test out his arm strength on that one, but doesn't have quite the best arm in the game, and that's going to lead to a turnover. But we have a chance to force a 3 and out here, but they throw it to Alfred, and brought down by Phil Pearson with the clutch tackle to actually negate the points off the turnover. Now here's Jude throwing to Eric Bishop, who has to slip down, doesn't get anything on that catch. Jude now rolling out to his left, throwing this one to Bishop. Gets it to where it needs to go, but no yards after catch on that play. Just under 2 minutes here left in the first half. Can we stop them on back-to-back drives? That is the question for this drive. Here goes Ralph throwing to the side to Briggs, who's brought down at the 30. Now with just over a minute left, Ralph throwing to the side to Alfred, brought down, only a gain of 5 on that one. Big 3rd down and 5 situation here. They're setting up the screen. There's no one from our defense even remotely near. Brought down by Davis after the 1st down. Here goes Ralph looking to throw over to the side to Briggs. He picks up another 1st down. Now it's a 1st and goal for Ohio State. And Ralph trying to throw to the side. He's going to be brought down and sacked. This one will be credited to A.J. Sherman, who came off the left side. And now it's 2nd and goal, throwing to Alfred, and stopped just short of the end zone. 3rd down and goal, trying to, or just throws that one away. Anthony Ralph does. And they're going to settle for the field goal. So we got a stop and then held them to a field goal. So that was definitely improvement on those last 2 drives, but hard to say there's improvement when you're losing by 31 after just 1 half. So Ohio State starts off with the ball to start the 2nd half. And Alfred almost over 100 rushing yards today. Here goes Ralph breaking a tackle, picking up a 1st down. Now Ralph throwing over the middle. This one is Cox, brought down after a gain of 17. Now a few plays later, it's a 3rd down situation, and we actually get the stop. We knock the ball loose on the 3rd down, forcing a long field goal try, and this one is going to be no good. Didn't have the leg for that one, and it was also kind of hooking left, but would have been on target. As now Stephen Jude trying to go over the middle, and that was just a dumb play by me, again trying to test out his arm strength, and that play probably would have worked if we had, a high 90s overall quarterback, but of course we don't. So Ohio State gets the ball with great field position. Blair Landry, gain of 12 to the outside. Here goes Landry running up the middle, giving Alfred a break, I guess, as this leads to a 3rd and 4 at the 5. Ralph's going to take it for himself on the right, nowhere to run. Loss of 3. We hold them to another field goal. Anthony Henry on that tackle. But we're in a third down situation for ourselves, throwing this time to, I don't even know who that was, because I think Eric Bishop was tired or something. He wasn't even the tight end on that play, but we go 3 and out. Ohio State back with the ball. Ralph loses 4. Here's Sherman. 6 tackles and 3 TFLs and a sack for him in his debut game. Great play for him. And here we go again. Another big play, this time by Ryan Wichlowski. So these new defensive linemen that we have are making a big first impression for us, even against a tough opponent like Ohio State. So that's always good to see. 21 yards needed here on third down, and Ryan Wichlowski gets more pressure on that play, forcing the 3 and out for Ohio State. We get the ball back. Here goes Alex Griffin, one of the fastest players on our team, trying to get him a running attempt right there. Now here goes Aaron Jones running up the side. Pretty good run, gain of 4. Now entering the fourth quarter. Just trying to see what our team can do at this point. Bishop drops the ball. Had a lot of issues with the drops last season, and we're seeing a few here today. Jude now running to the side on 4th down and 6, trying to go for it. Sacked for a loss of 7. No one was open. We just take the sack, protect the turnovers. But Ohio State has great field position once again. Here goes Ralph running to the left, gain of 11. Now Ralph looking to throw here, throwing to the side. Here is May. We haven't seen him all day. Pat May, gain of 14. 1st and goal. Here's Alfred back into the game. We haven't seen him in a while, and he just makes it look way too easy. Scoring, I think that's his 3rd or 4th touchdown on the day. It's hard to keep track when the opponent is scoring this much, but here we go, another chance on offense. This time the pass over the middle, this time is caught by Jamal Griffin. He had a good step and a good throw by Jude that time. So we're seeing how Jude is a big improvement over Morris Parker. I think that's a definite, but he still needs a lot of work to do. It'll be cool to see how he progresses over the next 4 years at Carolina Atlantic University. Here he is running for a gain of 8. Not the greatest rushing performance. We'll look to improve on that in future games. Here's a 3rd down and 12. They're smartly throwing it away that time. Might as well go for it here late into the game. Finds Aaron Jones running over the middle. Spin move, spin. Or actually it was a juke, then a spin. That looked pretty cool. And now a 2nd down and 12. Going with that play again, and Jamal Griffin makes the play again. This time a diving catch, as that ball was a little too close to that safety on the left. But the great acrobatic play from our sophomore leads to a 1st and goal situation. We saw Jude got a little banged up there, but he's just going to stay in the game. 2nd down and goal, running for it after getting the rib injury. He's still out there fighting. 3rd and goal. He's going to dive over the pile and get a touchdown for us. We were hungry for a touchdown after that brutal game that we just played, and Stephen Jude does at the end of the game. Nick Alford, 3 touchdowns on the day, is obviously the player of the game. So although we got blown out, I think this team saw pretty good improvement from last year. I think that's the most points we've ever scored in 14. And you know, even though we got blown out, I think the future on this team is bright. Aaron Jones led us in rushing with only 22 yards, so that's still pretty pitiful. But Fontenot had the big touchdown catch and another 1st down catch. That was pretty good. Sherman looked awesome on defense with 4 TFLs, a sack. Wichlowski got a sack. Blake Summers got a sack. All of our new defensive linemen got a sack in today's game. That's pretty cool. Don't think we didn't get a single turnover in this game. But looking at Ohio State, Anthony Ralph, the senior quarterback, 1 touchdown, 239 yards. Good day for him. Obviously, Alfred had the best day with 136 and 3. Receiving, Alfred also had 89 in the air, and Briggs had 6 catches for 73. And then on defense, they had a few different players with TFLs: Owen, Bennett, Coleman, Miller, and Allen. And then Allen and Coleman had the sack. And then interceptions by Tony Jackson and Xavier Moore. So that's going to pretty much wrap up today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.